Very nice. How you guys doing tonight? Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. Welcome aboard. Another quick video for you. And thanks for tuning in and checking in. Hit the subscribe button down below if you will. Leave your comments. I'm open to comments. I don't get too many comments, but I do not have comments disabled on this video channel. It is a community issues channel. I am not trying to be right on everything. It's an opinion channel, an observation channel, and you guys tune in, welcome aboard, and say what you will, but you're always welcome here. And also, too, feel free to, in the comment section, put a little, blurb or what you will if you want to talk about a certain subject going on in your town or your city, because we know that, there's always something going on. It doesn't have to be bad, it could be good, right? Because communities are, they have so much potential either way, right? But you're never going to get a utopia in a city, right? You're never going to get a utopia. Your garbage man's late one day and he's early the next, or they are early the next. I mean, it's a payoff, man. It's a small planet with a growing population, right? And as we've seen this week, I'm going out of script here, so I do want to say that I'm going to jump right to Ida, and the flooding in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Massachusetts. 45 people have perished in the Northeast from New Jersey up because of Waterworld. And do you guys think it's, I'm sorry, you guys, do you folks, comment below. What would you like me to address you as? Do you people think that this is a climate change shift? Now, we all know that climate change happens, whether humans are here or not. By the way, human beings have been on this planet for, here we go, and this is how long the planet's been here. Have we been here this long or that long to cause this much damage? All right, is this the result of damage, rain, meaning rain, shifting temperatures and things like that? Is it all our fault? I believe me, there's a lot of things we can do to make this planet a better place, by the way. And so when we say climate change, I think we look at companies and all these smokestacks. The smokestacks are gone in this country. They're farmed out to China and things like that. So, but what about all the pollution on the ground? The crap you guys throw away every day, right? I mean, I sit in traffic every day. Traffic is another thing. But traffic and people on the roads and in the community, there's going to be consumption and disposable resources to take care of that consumption. I eat at McDonald's, I throw it in the trash, but that's not what I'm talking about. That's kind of reasonable, discarding and recycling maybe of things we throw away. But I'm talking about the people, and I see them every day throwing the cigarettes on the water bottles, nip bottles, those kind of things. Ground trash, okay, has every part to do with the environment. And I'm not endorsing, I'm telling you, I don't have all the evidence. Well, I'm not a scientist either, so I have not examined the research on whether it's caused by man, global warming, climate shifts, things like that, what actually makes that happen. But there has been a change in the weather over the last few years. I do have to say that, but I'm going to challenge your personal responsibility. You can't keep looking up to the government to change everything. Okay? You just can't. All right? When you throw away this, you throw away that on the street, and that's okay. One little cigarette butt, well, what's that going to do? Well, it's going to multiply by billions, dude. That's what's going to happen. And the plastic and all this. So our roads, particularly Worcester is striving and thriving. But man, oh man, we still can't get out of our way of being a dirty city. Crap all over the place, trash bags all over the place. Particularly, I'll call you guys out in the lower income neighborhoods, right? Just because you're renting, that doesn't mean you have the right to throw crap and stuff on the streets, and particularly, in your more sophisticated areas that just let someone take care of your stuff. Humans are humans, and when we can get away with doing something at the moment that's convenient for us, we'll do it. Has nothing to do with socioeconomic status at all. So, so the flooding, I'm not saying that's, it's just, it's telling. Okay, New Jersey, Philadelphia, areas here in Worcester that have never been flooded. So, and it's been a very rainy summer. Maybe it's a cycle. We're going through it. Maybe it's another Nino pattern, whatever it may be. But, people say, well, it's global warming. Well, what are you doing about that then? Right? What are you doing about that other than repeating what you've heard? Do you really know what that means? Oh, it's global warming. You guys should take care of that. You guys, you companies, you this and that. The companies you buy a car from, that you shop from, right? Where does the buck stop with climate change and global warming? I love Mother Nature. I mean, America, there's so many trees and an abundance of life here. The fires out west, unfortunate, obviously. What's that being caused by? It's not the bursting sun. It's undergrowth and things like that. So money to be able to take care of the planet the right way. So that's the Ida flooding and my 6-minute rant. Thank you. Hasn't even been 6 minutes yet. I have to keep going. Anyway, on the more telling news, local COVID updates. Now, I don't know how you guys feel. Comment below. Please comment below. I beg you. Do you think in September and October we'll be going to a mandated mask thing? All right. All the arts and the theaters are opening with a, you have to have a mask. And, I think some theaters are opening in Boston and in Worcester. You have to be fully masked except while eating or drinking, because that always made COVID go away, by the way. I'm being sarcastic. You can't eat with a mask on, or eat through your mask, by the way, or maybe just eat your mask. That's what I've done. I'm done with this crap. Yeah, they're all buttoned down, but they're not doing the 6 feet apart thing. We're not doing that. We're just wearing a mask. Well, dudes, remember, right? 10 months ago, it was like 6 feet apart. Wear a mask. 6 feet apart. Wear a mask. 6 feet apart. Well, you don't have to be 6 feet apart anymore in a theater. You can actually be elbow to elbow with someone you don't know. But as long as you have a mask on, you're good. You're totally good. And now we have the booster coming up. We have the influenza shot coming up. I just, we're going on two years of this. And so that being said, too, the benefits end for federal and state benefits will be ending unless states have already ended their benefits before September 6th. But the federal protection, extended benefits for moms, and I want to say it's a pandemic unemployment compensation, $300 per week, federal supplement that has been paid in addition to full state benefits. Now, you're only getting 300 if the state has suspended. We're not matching that, right? So that's the PUC. When you see this language, right? What's the PUC? What's the PUA? The PUA is pandemic unemployment assistance, benefits for workers not usually eligible for unemployment insurance. So I'm reading this site. This is time.com. So basically, dudes, the unemployment benefits for whatever are drying up. Now, who that affects is totally different than what this says. So most of this money has gone to people in frontline positions. A large minority groups in America have been relying on this, particularly the child assistance that President Biden put in, and or maybe extended. You don't know where all this legislation comes from, but the bottom line is a lot of the unemployment insurance is going away in September. Okay? So right now there are so many jobs, and people will say to you, well, just go get a job. Well, the unemployment insurance has really sustained families. And right now we're going back into this Delta surge. We're going back inside, and all this, all these monies that have helped families is going to go away. And I'm kind of back and forth on this one, because a government check sucks. You don't want a government check. If you can go out and work for yourself, go out and make your own money. You get into a benefit system, Social Security, whatever. They tell you how much you're receiving this benefit, but you can't go out and make all this money and still receive this benefit. So, okay, well, I'd rather just go out and make all this money if I could. A large portion too of these folks that are receiving these checks each month are not only just low-income individuals, but they're also individuals with a disability. And even myself, I found it a year and a half ago in my family, receiving this money. I work, and the government was giving me money. I spent it on some educational pursuits. Thank you. But I'm like, I felt guilty. I'm like, I don't need this money. When everything shut down, the shit show that was COVID, if it was show that was COVID, it won't blank out in audio, but if you have the closed caption on, it'll do some quotation marks in there. But, so yeah, I mean, that's September 6th. We're pulling up our bootstraps and we're moving on. And I would say, if you can go back to work, man. I help people go back to work a lot of the time, so you need some help, give me a call. You're working with, if you have this and you have these, you'll always make more than the government feed. On a happier note, football is back. I'm going to tap out of here pretty soon. I'm going to go watch and listen to the Ohio State Buckeyes take on Minnesota, whoever. College football is back, at least. Patriots will come back, and football will be back with the Mac, less the Cam, but more with the Mac. And I think maybe Cam Newton's first meal, I don't want to say it would be mac and cheese, but Well, he helped us out for a year, and Tom Brady is with the Buccaneers, and so we have Mac Jones here as our starting rookie quarterback. Unprecedented times with New England football, but the baseball playoffs are here. Let's keep our fingers crossed for the Red Sox. And other than that, my friends, I think that'll do it for tonight. So take care. We'll see you soon. Kenny Villa signing out.